Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at how to navigate through our site, our course site. So you've currently clicked on this video, course site navigation, and where we would really want to start, I guess, is on the navigation bar on the left-hand side. What we see is our home page. That'll bring us back to the home screen, the initial page that you load as you access our site. So you can see that that's the CS110 A20 computer literacy page. When we look at that page, we're going to see my information. We're going to see a lot of important link information. Be sure to become familiar with these resources that are included within our course. We have specific course learning modules, computer concepts, Windows Web, Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. So and we'll explore each one of those uh, soon. Okay, all right. So if we go back to our navigation link on the left-hand side of the page, let's see, we have our announcements. And you also see two announcements listed above, but we'll also see the announcements within this particular screen, so you can take a look at the current announcements or any of the previous announcements. Uh, we can take a look at the syllabus. There will also be a video and then a PDF version of the syllabus for easy downloading. Within our modules, you can see there's two ways to get to our modules. You can either click on the modules and then you'll see the computer concepts and then the main pages for each module. Windows Web, the Windows Web page, Word, the Word page, and so on. You can also click, as you've already seen, within that, I have a menu, a navigation menu to go from module to module within each page of our module. Okay, let's see. We have, as we scroll back up, assignments. So when you go to submit an assignment, you can go ahead and go to this specific page and then find the particular assignment. And then I'm just going to go ahead and click on Part 1, Chapter 2, Assessment 2.6, just because, no special reason. And I just go ahead and click on the assignment and submit the assignment. So that's where we'll find those assignments, and there are also instructional videos around how to go ahead and submit the assignment. Regarding our discussions, we'll have the short biography. That's what I'm going to ask you to complete initially for our course. But we also have a contact your instructor for help discussion. Now, it's good to have that particular discussion here, but quite honestly, if you can just contact me via Canvas Messenger, the Canvas inbox, I'll probably see it a lot more quickly because that's for your Canvas message is forwarded over to my email, and I tend to just check the email regularly, several times a day usually. So that's probably the quickest way to actually get a hold of me around any particular question. And then we'll have three additional discussions. Two are required, and one is extra credit. With this link, you'll see where the grades are, see what your grades are, and be able to tell what your score is out of a total possible. I think that works right there. Let's go back to our home page. And then once again, this is the initial page that you log into. When we scroll down, I'm going to go ahead and click on some of these course learning module links. And what we're going to see on each one of these course module links will be, again, our navigation links for each one of our course modules. We'll see on each page what the particular title of that page is, computer concepts in this case. This is part 1, chapters 1 through 7. Remember the purple section of the text. We'll be working on this section between Wednesday, May 23rd and Wednesday, June 6th. And then all of those computer concepts assignments are due Wednesday, June 6th. So keep that in mind. There should be plenty of information out there about due dates. On each page, on each module, we'll have the directions. So be sure to read through the directions. They're pretty similar with all of the modules, but for the first couple of sections, be sure to read the directions. We have how-to instructions. Here's a link with these various types of instructional videos on how to complete a project assignment, how to complete the skills assignments, how to complete the quizzes, how to complete the discussion. and then instructional videos that go along with that. Okay, so be sure to go to that link. How-to instructions. All right. Course goals for this particular module. So, and that'll be the same for every single module that we look at. There'll be a course goal to understand key information, technology, concepts. Okay. We'll have module goals and then competencies. Each page will show our module resources. These are the PowerPoints. They're sort of a canned vanilla sort of PowerPoint right out of the text, chapter 1 through chapter 7. If there were any student data files associated with the particular module, this is where you would find them. We have our grading guidelines out here as a link. Oh, that's not available as in the student view. That's okay. That'll be available soon. Take a look at that though when I publish the entirety of this course. And then how to start completing assignments. Read chapter 1 from part 1. Okay, and I wouldn't necessarily read everything, but I would certainly read the important parts, what seems important, and scan the rest. There's a lot of information out there. Chapter 1 through 7 are really good concept chapters, really good stuff. And then assignments. Then on each page we'll have an assignment section, and then computer concepts. And I need to change that due date. My apologies for that. I'll change the due date, but we'll have the due date listed here as well. And from chapter 1, Living in a Digital World, read chapter 1. We have a quiz, and then we have a chapter 1 assessment. So you would click on this link to see what that particular assignment is. Okay, and that's going to look like, and I hope that this will load. Yeah, it'll download. So it's an Adobe file that will go ahead and download. I'm not going to do that right now, just to save some time on our instructional video. And then if there are any additional directions, please pay attention to those. For instance, there aren't a lot of additional directions or instructions out there for any of these assignments, but there are a few. So be sure to take a look at that. Now, in this case, in the second sentence of the directions, it says consider. Well, please not only consider, but record the hardware, software, and storage that as you currently understand it, would be used in the information processing cycle. Don't just consider it, but write those things down as you understand it correctly. Now, if you're not comfortable with making a flow chart using Word or another program, please feel free to neatly use pen and paper. Take a picture of your work with your phone and then submit that picture to Canvas. That's fine. You just go ahead on this assignment to go ahead and draw this out, take a picture of it, submit the picture. No problem. It's more of the idea isn't, in this case, isn't the tools that you're using, it's the concept, it's the idea that you're taking away from this section. Chapter 2, we have exploring the world using the internet. Read chapter 2, always read the chapter. And then chapter 2, assessments. Chapter 3, a quiz and an assignment. Chapter 4, same sort of structure. So you'll see that same sort of structure in chapters 1 through 7 initially. Make sure you contact me if you have any questions. I'm going to bounce over to the Word module and quickly go through that. You're going to see the very same thing. Part 2, that's the green section. Chapter 6 and 7, the dates we're working on this particular module. All assignments are due by Wednesday, June 27th, with the end of module report. It's actually a report you're going to write, 2 to 3 page report on Friday, June 29th. We have our directions, how-to instructions, course goals, and in this case, the main course goal is use a word processing software package. Okay, we have our module goals, competencies, chapter PowerPoints. In this case, we have student data files, chapter 6 and 7 data files. There's a video in the how-to section about how to go ahead and download and extract those and use those. We have our grading guidelines, how to start and complete the assignment, read chapter 6 from part 2, and so on. Okay, then we have a discussion around this as well, contrasting and comparing office suites, and it's extra credit, and it'll be due. I need to change that date as well. My apologies. And this date here, I've got most of these changed quickly, but I didn't get all of them. And then we have chapter 6, creating, editing, and formatting documents using Word. We have our quiz. Um, we have Chapter 6 Word Skills, which are more like tutorials. I've got some sample assignment images out there. This is what the assignment should look like. Okay, when you complete the assignment, it should look like this. There's some confusion within this first Word module as far as what the assignment is and what it should look like and what I'm specifically looking for within each assignment. So I think I've got the sample assignment images out there that'll show you specifically what I'm looking for. Here's sample assignment images 6.1, 6.2, and 6.3. A little bit more information about how to download and save the student data files, and so on. Let's see. I think a sample assignment here in 7.2. A sample assignment I think I may have in 7.3, 7.2 at least. So I'll be sure to have enough sample assignments so that you understand what's happening. Okay, and then we have this end of module project. Again, let me change the date on this. I thought I had all those changed. So we have our project instructions. We have an example Word project. So make sure you open this up and look at it so you know exactly what's expected. We have our project objectives. We have our the instructions, basically create a new Word document, create a title page, create page 2, part of the body, and then what kind of information to include within these pages, paragraphs 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then what to do next. So, so really what we've taken a look at is the navigation around the navigation bar. I'll go back to home. The navigation around the navigation bar, a little bit about our home page. Okay, we've thought about these particular links. We've taken a look at two of these modules within our course, Computer Concepts and Word, and we understand how to navigate and how to work through each one of those particular types of pages. So if you have any questions or comments, please contact me, and thank you very much.